Hello and welcome to Demo Play Thursday. We're on the Switch with Rally Arcade Classics. And it's nice, it says not just that it's a demo, but it gives us exactly what we get in the demo. Time attack versus drift and race. It's so very rare that a demo actually says what it's a demo of. Often we're left to discover. So this I appreciate. And it's clearly laid out here. So again, very well appreciated. Go check out settings. Scan lines. I can't see anything happening here. It doesn't do anything there. That's a shame. If you're going to have something that changes the appearance on the screen, you might as well let the screen show it. Whether that's having an old school TV to the right or left side, or just change the whole screen here. At least there's an option and you'll be able to check that out yourselves. So I might even do a race, turn it on, do that race again and we can check it out. A lot of these are European languages. Rally is very popular across Europe, and honestly, I'm into it as well. Nothing here about subtitles. So for me, I do like rallies, and back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I was really into it. Like one of my favourite PS1 games ever was one of the V-Rally games I had. And I had V-Rally on like Game Boy Color. I remember just like eating through a couple of batteries on a car trip, finishing it. So yeah, I'm more interested in like the arcade style rather than the very intricate detailed that some of the modern games have. So for me this is kind of a personal choice because I like Rally, I like arcade and I like the classics. It's got everything I want. Let's check out Time Attack. Guess it's the first one there. I wonder if we're going to be able to have a choice of cars for each of these or if it's going to be chosen for us. Huh, chosen for us. Although, the world record seems to be from someone. I wonder if this demo is connected online or if the game itself is connected online.
3, 2, 1, go, go.
A, it's not doing anything. B, no. RZ. It didn't tell us what buttons do what.
Attention.
Okay. Gonna use symbols.
Right.
That's fine. So there's not a how to play for this.
Medium left.
Graphically,
Easy left.
it's not too impressive, but I'm not worried about that. I'm more interested in when it comes to rally games, the feel, the control. What are we racing? Is that a VW Polo or something? GTI VW? I can't quite work it out. Okay, so there's no information here what the car is, which is weird. And how our best time doesn't register. Huh. I wonder if it perhaps takes a couple of minutes to register.
3, 2, 1, go, go.
But now we know what buttons do what. Let's try that again.
Attention.
Straight up for the jump.
Medium right.
Don't seem to lose too much time cutting that, so keep going.
Medium left.
Cut the corners a little bit.
Medium right. Finish.
30, just under 31. Alright, I'll take the gold. Hey, it does. It does have a leaderboard. So the world record is 28.9. How they do that, I wonder. Well, let's turn on scan lines and let's go back and do that so we can... Ooh, more. Well, let's turn on scan lines, see what that looks like. By retro scan lines, that of course is referring to like the 4x3 old school tube TVs, the CRTs. Yeah, so I'm from England, so for me Growing up, it was like Colin McRae and Colin. Is it Colin Burns? Craig Burns? Oh no, I just remember his name being Burns. Alright, so the scan lines are on. It's a little blurry. Personally, I don't think it adds much. Of course, let me know in the comments if you, how you prefer, or what you prefer. Oh no, you see our ghost.
Medium left.
And it's nice that there is a ghost. Because it didn't actually say there was going to be one.
Medium right.
I didn't break then.
Finish.
So, okay. Do a little bit more. So for me, I don't sit close to the TVs. The scan lines aren't hugely noticeable. They are kind of blurring together, which is of course how it was meant to be back in CRT days. But in terms of the picture quality, I'm not noticing an effect with the picture, but the colours perhaps I'm noticing a little bit something. So we're going to try one more time, and then I'll turn the scan lines off if I'm honest, and try out the other time attack stage. Oh, so actual replay. Reset's what I want. Whoops. I thought it meant replay as in replay the stage one more time, but I think that's what reset is. Okay. There's a decent start. Already we're behind.
Attention.
Angle the car a little bit to try and keep it
Medium right.
on the road. Ah, I didn't want that to be as strong. Oh well. At least the loading is quick enough that we have that replayability. And the stages are short. Well, this stage is short enough that it's you know, you're not wasting 5 minutes to then have to wait another minute to then do another 5-minute stage. This looks like a Ford Escort of some description. Unfortunately, my car knowledge isn't. I don't remember a lot of it. I used to be much more into cars back when I actually watched rally and stuff. But you can see times 34s, something nice and short. It's not a Ford, is it? It's a Peugeot. Okay, sounds different. That's good.
Easy left.
So they're not just putting a skin on a sound.
Medium right.
Handle's a little different as well. You see that I was able to
Easy left.
control a little bit more of the drift. Or that when I did drift, it didn't
Medium right.
keep drifting. I feel like it grips more.
Medium left.
Ah, balls. Well, I just hit Y. I think that's more of a reflex from. Oh no, Driftmania? Yeah, Driftmania, I think. Well, safe to say I'm going to do that again. I want to try and do at least one of these without hitting anything.
3, 2, 1, go, go.
Better start, nice.
Easy left. Easy right. Medium right.
A little lift. Mostly alright.
Easy left.
So I'm not actually braking.
Easy right.
I'm mostly lifting off the accelerator. That was.
Attention.
It's kind of like how I do like Ridge Racer as well. I'm more into the drifting with the accelerator.
Medium left.
There we go. Navigate that better.
Medium right. Finish.
Nuts! Gold's a 36 flat. You know what? I'm going to try and go and get that gold. But, top 3,000. Don't really know what I could have done a bit better. I'm guessing less lifting, perhaps? Once we have our own ghost to race against, it would be nice if we could get the ghost to someone else.
Easy left. Easy right. Medium right. Medium left. Easy left. Easy right.
Ah, nuts.
Attention. Medium right.
There we go. I was able to carry a little bit more speed there.
Medium right.
Don't break. Hold hope. Ah. Okay. I could spend this whole demo just trying to beat and get golds. But we're going to keep going. We want to check out as much of the demo as it's got. I think that's an Alpine. Or Alpine. I think it's Alpine. Ooh, 30 seconds. Short one. Yeah, foggy. Okay, that's a nice effect.
Easy left.
You can't really see
Medium
stage. So I'm not on it.
Right. Medium left.
Alright, let's reset. I would like that reset to be a little quicker.
Medium right.
So you saw a brake there. So the brake lights work.
Medium left.
It's a little narrow. And with us not being able to see the edges, I'm going to be a little more careful.
Finish.
Take bronze. Of course, I'm going to try at least one more time. Hopefully, I want to do 2 runs that are not me hitting anything. The Alpine does feel a little bit more narrow. I mean, it looks it.
Medium right.
Feels like it's got decent acceleration. There we go.
Medium right.
It's got a good initial turn in. It does get a little drifty.
Medium right.
Come on, get the
Finish.
silver. Yeah, we did it. That was an effective weather condition for sure. We'll do one more. As I said, we'll do 2 runs that are clean. 4,000, okay. So we're going to be pushing a little bit harder. That's braking there.
Medium
This is
left.
the one that's getting me. There we go.
Attention. Medium right.
Ooh,
Medium left.
just. That was a little too
Easy
quick.
left. Medium right.
Nuts.
Finish.
Still got a better time. And I can see why I can do better. Hey, in the top 4,000. I'll take that. So one more. I think that's gonna look like the Subaru. But my guess is we're also going like a little bit quicker each time. Ooh, different weather condition. So as a demo, we're getting dry, night, fog, rain. It's acting like a demo, showing off what the game is, what aspects of the game are. Paint job could be better. Hopefully we've got some customization options.
Easy right. Medium right. Medium left. Easy left.
Ah, balls.
Easy right. Attention.
Always the first time over a jump, you don't know Do you need to jump straight? Jump a little left, a little right?
Medium left. Medium right. Finish.
Still, we get a bronze, but that's a very generous time for bronze. Ooh, top 10. It's nice that we are getting other drivers because it means that either other people have the demo or other people have the game. Because I think as I'm playing this, the game has just come out or came out a couple of days ago. Ooh, the lightning effect's nice. No thunder though. I don't hear the thunder.
Medium right.
Oh,
Medium left.
now I do.
Easy left.
There we go.
Easy right.
And not so much the braking.
Attention.
I'm
Medium
gonna stay
right.
a little bit left on there. Ah, man. Drifting on this one's a little difficult, this car.
Medium left. Medium right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that good with this one. I'm doing better with the slower cars.
Finish.
Of course, it's faster, it's a little heavier, requires a little bit more skill. Even though it's raining at night, it was a little. It looked like our car was getting a little dirty. But so far from hitting stuff, I don't think I've noticed the car getting damaged.
Easy right.
But having the car get dirty would be kind of nice.
Medium left. Easy left. Easy right.
Left side of the jump.
Medium right.
Oh. I so shocked I made that. I was like, oh no, just gonna head to the accident. Can't do much there.
Medium right.
It's tricky, this one.
Finish.
It's faster, but it's messier too. Okay, I'll do this one just one more time and then we'll check out the other modes. But again, it's quick to load, the stages are short, it makes it very replayable. And with leaderboards and ghosts, again, you've got targets to aim for.
Easy
The
right.
goal time
Medium right.
may look tough at the moment, but as you get better, you get even closer and closer to it.
Easy left. Easy right.
Oh, I can't believe I hit that.
Attention. Medium right.
Ah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to spin round there.
Medium left.
So yeah, oh, handles very differently.
Finish.
Well, we'll keep going. So the cars look different, handles different, sound different. All positives. 1v1. Now hopefully that's not insinuating I need another person here. Hopefully that's me versus AI or CPU. But it'd be nice if there was the option for a second person to do this mode. I wonder if it's going to do it like Ghost style.
3, 2,
Or is there going to be someone on track I have to overtake? I felt like, yeah.
Left.
Okay, I see headlights, so
Medium
they're
left.
on track.
Medium right.
It's a very different circuit, isn't it? Circuit, very different course or stage, however you want to call it.
Hard left.
The top middle has got a progress bar of our progress through this stage. And the green means we're up, and that probably means up against
Easy right.
the other player.
Medium right. Medium right.
Okay, it's a little challenging because we haven't just got them in the first section.
Medium left.
Ah, balls. I have to imagine on Switch 2 that
Finish.
reload it's going to go much quicker. I'm wondering if we don't actually have to physically overtake them, but we've got to do a much better time. So let's try that again. I think having a little description would be useful here. This is 1v1. If it just said 1v1, beat their time, I think I would understand immediately what I have to do. So we'll try again. Also have to imagine on Switch 2 there won't be so much popping. I notice on this stage, especially because it's a little bit clearer and open, that some of the trees are popping in the background. Not a huge issue, because our focus is straight in the middle. So you'd hope that when they're loading stuff in, they're focusing on the middle here.
Easy right. Medium left. Medium right.
So I think the time in the middle, the green time, will probably be against our previous lap.
Hard left. Easy right. Medium right. Medium right. Medium left. Medium right. Finish.
Alright. So we'd like, that's that saying we're 4 seconds behind the other player. We don't win anything either. We've got to find 4 seconds somewhere. That's like braking less and holding more speed. That's tricky.
3, 2, 1.
Well, this will be the last time because I want to check out other stuff.
Hard left. Easy right.
And there's no ghost
Medium
either.
left. Medium right.
Come on.
Hard left.
We're green, so we're doing better.
Easy right.
And I can see them, so
Medium right. Medium right. Medium left. Medium right. Finish.
I'll take that swing in. Huh. Better again. But I don't think that's enough. I wonder if we're going to have access. We don't have access to it. Let's try drift. So that one-on-one's tough. Does it feel unfair? Perhaps a little bit. You'd hope that with that car it would be easy, and then the faster the car, that it'll get more and more difficult.
3, 2,
It's night time. We've got to try and drift this thing. Again, it would be nice if there was a video or GIF or some description.
Hard left. Hard right.
Because this is a game mode that's not,
Easy left.
you don't get this in actual rally. This is like proper more arcadey.
Medium left. Easy right.
So my guess is that there's probably a way to snake your way up and down this mountain. Okay, that didn't reset our score.
Easy left.
This has been night. You
Easy right.
imagine that it's
Medium left. Medium right.
very narrow, like there's going to be a drop off either side. Huh, water hazard.
Hard left. Finish.
Damn, not even a bronze. Oh. Where did that come from? Pretty sure we weren't there. Yeah, one more time. Give that another go. Imagine you're able to snake your way up, just constantly
Easy right.
drifting.
Hard left.
No, that didn't work.
Hard right. Easy left. Hard left. Medium left. Easy right. Medium left.
Definitely trying to score a bit more.
Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. Medium left. Medium right. Medium right. Attention.
Attention is a little quick, or a little close to the actual water hazard there, isn't it?
Finish.
Like we finished. It's like last time we had 8,000 and somehow ended up over 1,000. We had 9,000 and didn't get any more. Well, hopefully that's unlocked the next stage, so we can try that. Of course, the concern is so few cars in the demo that there's not going to be too much variety. Hopefully, then we unlock like some sort of trailer or screenshots or something.
3, 2,
Oh yeah, it's definitely a Peugeot.
Hard right.
Oof. So that reset me. I did not press anything there,
Easy left.
which is probably the right thing because
Medium left. Hard right. Easy right. Hard left.
yeah, if you hit the barrier like I did, you're going to just fall off the
Hard
edge.
right. Hard left. Attention.
See, that attention
Easy left.
seemed appropriate. Again, that's the game resetting me there.
Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. Medium left. Easy right. Finish.
Nuts. Didn't do it. Alright. The first DNF. Did not finish.
3, 2, 1, go, go.
Hard right.
Phew, felt like that was a little better than the points I got there.
Hard right. Easy right. Hard left.
Nice amount of points there.
Hard
But
left.
not so much there.
Attention. Easy left. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right.
Yeah, we're doing better this time in terms of time.
Easy right. Easy left.
This one's a little tricky because you got to score points and only had 2 seconds left. And then somehow I got more drift points. Hey, I'll take 2,000. Let's do one more. Or one more time anyway. Perhaps I'm braking a little too much, going a little too slow.
Hard right. Easy left. Medium left. Hard right. Easy right.
Yeah, I think that was faster.
Hard left.
Nice amount of points there.
Hard right. Hard left. Attention. Easy left. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right.
It's gonna be tight again.
Medium left. Easy right. Easy left. Finish.
Again, I can't beat it. Tough. Still, top 2000 is a good score for me. That's a high score. Okay.
2, 1, go, go!
Easy right. Hard left.
I know, feels like perhaps I'm not mastering the drift and I'm perhaps doing a little bit too much just normal cornering.
Medium left.
Whoa, the ground was deforming underneath me, it was still loading in.
Medium left. Medium right.
Perhaps this is pushing the switch
Easy left.
to its limits a little bit.
Medium left. Medium right. Medium right. Attention. Hard left.
Like I can see things loading in the background, but to have the rock as we're going over it just load in a high resolution texture was weird.
Hard left. Easy right.
I've got the bronze.
Finish.
You know what, I'm actually really comfortable with that. I feel like I did really well, so I'm going to just hit exit. I want to try a harder one with the Subaru, because I struggled with the Subaru last time. A high score again.
3, 2, 1, go, go!
Hard right.
I braked and just went straight.
Easy left. Medium left. Hard right. Easy right. Hard left. Hard right.
Smack.
Attention. Easy left. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. Medium left. Easy right. Easy left.
Ooh. Yeah, I was heading for trouble there.
Medium right.
Focusing on like the time, I was feeling like my score was so low and the time was so low that
Hard left.
I'm not even going to get bronze here.
Hard right. Finish.
Damn, didn't even get to the sign we did last time saying that we're about to hit the checkpoint. Yeah, I'll try that again. Going straight on at the first corner didn't help.
2, 1, go, go!
But I'm still top 2000, so I'm not the only one who found this
Hard right.
tough. There we go.
Medium left. Hard right. Easy right. Hard left.
I think I would just like to complete the stage and see where things go from there.
Hard right.
Damn, another one.
Hard left. Attention.
This really does control differently from the others.
Medium
It's,
right. Easy
this
left.
definitely is
Easy right.
like hard mode.
Medium left. Easy right. Easy left. Medium right. Medium right. Easy left.
Almost as if I feel like I got to get a little bit more tight in the corner. I got to get my nose into the apex each time.
Finish.
Well, we got closer to the finish. Look at all those drivers above us. Did they get it? 26,000 as the target. It's incredible score. Again, I want to see it. I want to see that ghost. I want to watch that replay.
3, 2, 1, go, go!
Because as an arcade game and a score-based one, people are getting some really cool scores, and I want to see how they did it.
Easy
I
left.
want to watch them.
Medium left. Hard right.
So in some respects, this does feel like the arcade game I want. But in other respects, it kind of feels basic. Like it's doing the minimum of the arcade game I want. It doesn't feel modernized, taking advantage of modern social media or sharing or replays or anything like that.
Easy left. Medium right. Easy left.
But so far, what we've got is decent. Definitely having fun. Score chasing definitely helps.
Easy right. Easy left. Medium right. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. Hard left. Hard right. Medium left. Finish.
Ah, 15. We're so close to the end. Okay, that'll do. Still got one other section of the demo to test out, or race. Now again, will this be us versus ghosts, and you know we've got to beat ghost times? Will this be us versus actual cars, and we've got to beat cars? Let's have a look. And how many opposition will there be? Oh, raining, okay. Monte Carlo, a little longer. Race time like minute 25, 26 perhaps. So top right with 5th or 5th, and there are other cars on track. Can we hit them?
Hard left.
Yes, okay, we can. They're not invisible. That's a Mini. Old school Mini.
Easy right. Easy left. Hard right.
So as well as navigating the track hazards, we've got to navigate the driving hazards.
Easy right. Medium left.
Of course, there's been Monte Carlo. Going up.
Medium right.
It's gonna be tight.
Easy left. Easy right. Hard right. Medium left.
I wonder with Switch 2, these lights with HDR could look very impressive.
Medium left.
Oh, there's another one.
Hard right. Easy
Especially as we get to the back of the cars, that bright light reflecting off them, that could look fantastic. So there are definitely some really nice artistic choices in this game.
Medium right.
Damn, hitting the other car really slows you down.
Hard left. Finish.
We got second. It's not bad on our first try. I do want to try this one again. I'm not too sure I'm going to try all the other races, as they're a little longer. It's like one race is 2 time attacks. So the point of demo play first is to keep it about an hour. Some demos finish before that, and that's fine. Some demos are much longer, and we try and give it maybe up to an hour and a half. But yeah, I'll try to keep these videos about an hour. But of course, I was just testing out if these were actual cars or ghosts in front of us, and they are real. So there we go. It's that Mini dispatched really quickly.
Easy right. Easy left.
Let's see if we can at least clear second place before the that final straight.
Medium left. Easy right. Medium left. Medium right. Easy left. Easy right. Hard right.
Yes. Oh, balls. I was about to say we took this earlier because we did it after the straight, after the difficult
Easy
one.
right. Easy left.
Starting to think the other cars are not exactly reacting to us. It's like they have a set path. So when I went up,
Easy right.
I got pushed to the wall.
Hard
I think
right.
that's more that the car was doing a set route and not adjusted for us.
Hard left.
Granted, there's not exactly a lot of space either.
Medium right. Medium left. Easy left.
I think I did better the first time.
Medium right. Hard left. Finish.
Faster time, but not exactly better position. Well, let's check out the next race. Looks like Monte Carlo again. Nighttime. Oh boy. Tight mountain stages at night.
Medium right. Medium left. Hard left. Easy left. Easy
We haven't
right.
come across another
Medium
car
left.
yet.
Easy left. Medium right. Easy left.
Well, seeing as I got second place
Hard right.
last time, I would like to get it again. I wonder if one of these actually has a handbrake. One of these buttons. Again, not something that was introduced to us. That was A I was pressing, and that seemed to brake.
Medium left.
I don't know if it's a handbrake or just brake.
Medium right. Medium left. Hard right. Hard left. Medium right. Medium right.
Oh man, this is
Right.
tough.
Easy left. Easy right.
Like, where do you overtake these
Hard
guys?
left.
See, it's pushing me towards the middle.
Easy right.
Makes me wonder if it was doing that because that's its set path.
Medium right. Hard right.
Sometimes the early Gran Turismo games were accused of
Hard
having
right.
bad AI, where the cars would just do a set path.
Hard left.
Well, that was cool. You see that? Another light
Hard right.
driving away.
Easy left. Finish.
So yeah, I was going down and I saw the white light. So okay, that's fun. And as I hit the finish line, I saw another white light up on the mountain. I do like that. But I'm not going to replay it because that's a tough one. I want to check out the other two. Especially that Subaru. If we can get the Subaru stage. I want to know how tough that's going to be.
3, 2,
I'm also interested what other cars are going to be racing us here in this Alpine.
Hard left.
Okay, this. Wait, I'm going to hit options. Reset stage. Okay, so you can just hit the reset stage button. Yeah, because after doing two very slow stages through Monte Carlo,
3,
this Alpine was way faster than I was expecting. Much more nimble as well.
Hard left.
Especially like on the corner there.
Easy left. Hard right.
I
Medium
don't know what we're
left.
going to be racing against. Lanciers,
Easy
Quattros.
right. Medium left. Medium right.
I look at that and I can't really tell what that is. Well, it was gold, whatever it was. Wow, this is tough.
Medium left. Easy right. Easy left. Medium left. Easy right. Hard right.
Guessing this is easy to play, difficult to master, you know?
Easy left. Hard left. Medium right. Medium left.
My guess is that we're going to be,
Easy left.
like, our ability is going to be what perhaps
Medium
stops
right.
us unlocking the higher levels. I don't know if it's going to be like money scored. Balls. Like, for each of these stages, we've been earning money. I don't know if that money is what unlocks higher difficulty stages, or if it's just cosmetics and other vehicles. If it unlocks more difficulty, then we can just grind away the easier stuff,
Easy right.
and then unlock the difficulty,
Medium
more
left.
difficult stuff. And I would prefer
Easy
that,
right.
because if we're finding a couple of stages difficult and then can't unlock the high difficulty mode because of it, like perhaps we're just bad at Monte Carlo but good at everything
Hard
else,
left.
then that could mean that we're stuck not being able to play a Subaru. But if we're able to like pay for high difficulties, then I'd be much more open to that idea. Oh, yeah, I know I did very bad and I should do that again, but I want to check out how bad I'm going to do with this Subaru. Music's getting repetitive, especially that opening
Medium right.
beat.
Medium left. Hard left. Easy left. Easy
Right, okay.
Medium left. Easy left.
It's like a Toyota in front of us, or Hyundai.
Easy left. Hard right.
Damn. Well, at least it kept us ahead of them.
Hard left.
This car definitely doesn't like braking and steering at the same time.
Hard right.
That was nice. Well, in comparison to what I've been doing
Medium
before.
left. Medium right. Medium left. Hard right.
Come on.
Hard left. Medium right.
Oh, that space
Medium right.
disappeared really quickly. I
Easy
want
right.
to take that inside line.
Easy left. Easy right. Hard left. Easy right.
See, time-wise in the middle. Top
Medium
middle.
right. Hard right.
No idea if I'm doing good or not.
Hard right.
I saw someone off in the distance.
Hard left.
So it's nice that the Switch is powerful enough to still show us that. And there's someone else there. So I've seen
Left. Hard right.
second and first place. Will I be able to get to
Easy
them?
left.
No.
Finish.
At least I finished the stage. Okay. What we're going to do before we finish this demo is try and do 1v1 one more time. But I'm not going to sit here and just try it again and again and again and again to get this. We've pretty much done the demo now. Just this mode. It would be nice to unlock at least one more car.
3, 2,
Because this is by far the more difficult mode.
Hard left. Easy right. Medium left. Medium right.
Come on, I can see it. It's right there.
Hard left.
Trying to get... like our best was what, 2-2? And plus 2 seconds?
Easy right. Medium right. right.
Ah,
Medium left. Medium right. Finish.
balls. Look at that. Is that going to give us at least bronze, maybe? It doesn't. It's like we have to beat it. Like we're in the top 800, and so many of these people haven't beaten this other driver. So the computer is doing like a 45 flat. Alright, that will do. I could spend the next 2 or 3 hours trying to defeat this, but not on this video. So, just seeing if there's anything else I've missed at the bottom here. No. So this Rally Arcade game is pretty good actually. It is the right kind of arcade. It's not, oh, what's that, Sega Rally style arcade. That's really arcadey. This has a little bit more strategy, and you can't just hold the accelerator and just drift all the way around. You've got to use the brakes, you've got to do the right angles. So this is the kind of arcade level I'm interested at. So for me, I'm enjoying this demo so much that I'm going to go and wishlist the game at the very least. Then if you do get the game, if you haven't, please let us know a little bit more. Like this screen, they've already said that this was for the demo. Like there's 4 modes, 4 cars. How does it differ in the real game? Are there more modes, more cars? Did you notice like the handling was a little different between the two? And of course you get the Switch too when you watch this video. But let us know how it works on there. But yeah, I had a good time. And I really, really appreciate that it was like, hey, this is a demo and this is what we've got to show you. Still says top left there's a demo as well, so we don't forget. The only thing it needs on like Y or B or whatever is pre-order from the eShop or download from the eShop, you know, or just go to the eShop page. That's the only thing it's missing is, you know, letting us get to the eShop to pre-order it. I enjoyed it, but I can't press a button here to go and get that. So, like, if there's any negative, it's that, and it's not a huge negative because not a lot of games do it. Like, you'd be surprised how many of these videos I do, and like, there's no way to pre-order them from the game. But yeah, that will do. It was a good demo and one I highly recommend trying if you're interested in the not wholly arcade version, not Sega Rally arcade style, but if you're interested in a more arcadey version of Rally, don't forget this one to go. So until the next Demo Play Thursday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube, but Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations, but we also have some subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.